So this is what I'm going to use to add a transfer to, okay? But I'm going to use, I know I'm going to use Wander, okay? So this is the floral transfer called Wander, okay? And it has like 4 sheets of these pretty flowers. So this one I'll have to piece together. So I've got this sheet, and then this sheet, which these first two sheets have images that look like they're separate. But then you've got this one that's a whole just a grouping of flowers, and then this one as well. Some of these flowers are really close to this color. I can't remember exactly which one. I think I was going to use this one. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to kind of put it right in the center. Make sure okay. I'm actually going to cut right down this line, and then I'm just going to kind of make a mark of where to cut that. All right. Turn it over and cut it. Okay, so you're going to peel off the paper backing. All right. So yes, we're going to put this right. Now this isn't so sticky that you don't have time to place it, okay? So like that. I'm just going to go ahead and rub it down a little bit. And that's going to be so pretty over the pink background, right? So I didn't put the transfer on this the other day because it wasn't dry enough. So you do want if you paint something, and I didn't seal this, I could have sealed it and that would have helped as well. But you know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't always seal first. And I love this. This transfer is just one of the florals of Iron Orchid Designs. One of many. I'm sorry, I feel like I have a hair. And it's kind of whimsical. It's got these pretty, it's got a lot of pink in there and orange, and I just thought it would look good on this. I took my daughter's old bedroom because she said she is, she's not coming back. I said, that's your room. She said, well, Mom, it's not like I'm coming back. She's in med school and she's in a house. And so that was a little sad, but at the same time, I was like, oh, really? I think I will. Because she was like, Mom, you should just take my room. You are so cramped in in your art room. And I couldn't even walk in there. And now I'm just rubbing it with the glossy side, the shiny side of this paper that it was on, just to burnish it down. And you know what would kind of be pretty too? If you wanted a distressed look, you could sand this down a little bit, even with the flowers. Now let me, this is so pretty. Let me show you. Is that not pretty? All right, now look up close. I wanted to show you the gold up here. And see that gold? So again, that's Paint Couture gold, and that's where I just kind of rubbed it all over. And okay, I'm running out of. I've got something right here. I couldn't go. And if you wanted some more of the white off, you could do that. I meant to kind of do that, but then I got to looking at it and I said, well, I kind of like it. I kind of like it is. So, okay, let me turn it around like that and hold it up like that. Okay, now I need a little something else, I think at the top. But I'm looking for size. So okay, so I kind of like what that looks like. So, Jazzy, it's okay, bud. All right, so I just cut out this little piece right here. And I wanted to see, because it looks similar to so that's another thing. These transfers, you can layer them on top of one another. They're easy to rearrange, just because, you know, they all kind of look alike. Not the individual transfers, but everything in here looks, you know, has the same coloring and same look. So it's just easy to kind of place them in just different areas if you need a little something else. All right, see, like that. So I just added that right there. Okay, and then, all right, so I like some of this little twig, some of this little, it doesn't have to be a flower. I just want a little bit of varying height in some spaces, in some places. All right, I'm just gonna put that there. It's just greenery. So it's gonna look good wherever. And there's some, like if you have, some of the lavender would look pretty on this as well. That's on the Painterly Florals. And there's also some on Botanist Journal, I think, too. But y'all, the possibilities are endless with IOD. You could add molds down here, but this already had these little fleur-de-lis things, so I thought that's good enough. All right, I have to kind of look at it like that. But see what I'm talking about, where I'm just adding just a little bit more height and just gonna kind of vary it on up. I just didn't want it to kind of stop. This is really, so all these little pieces that are easy to cut out. Oh gosh, I think my legs are going numb sitting down here on this hard floor. I like. Because I wanted the background to be pretty subtle, right? The gold, the stamping. A theme that Mackenzie Childs has on some of her stuff. So if you really like the checks, how easy would it be to paint those checks just around? And even if you don't have a board like this, you could just, you know, put a mold, make a mold right in the middle, and then draw your, do your checks or something on the outside. That would really be cute. Really be cute. It just made me think of it because they do have a theme where it's just a bunch of flowers. I think I like it just like this. Yep, I think that's enough. So see, that's enough varying heights up there. And so now that's it, y'all. That's all I have to do is I would put there's got some glitter on there. I would put, not glitter, I would put a top coat, just a clear polyacrylic on top of this and call it a day. It already has a hook on there. Normally I'll put those little claw hooks. So, what do you think? Would you add anything else? Okay, again, this is Wander. I'll show you the cover of it and the name again in case I'm not saying it correctly. See, it's Wander. Iron Orchid Designs. This is on my website as well, weatheredwings.com, and here is, see, here's some other examples of how it's on a piece of furniture, right? So much you can do with this. It's awesome. And this is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Okay, so it went from painting just a hot, regular hot pink, and then this is what you can turn it into. A whitewash. Whitewash. And a pretty piece of art. And I love pink. I don't do a lot with pink, but I love it. I love it. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will hopefully be back in some organization. And I will see you real soon. Okay? Bye.